open the door.
How did you get in here? Wait. I recognize you.
Dark
Lord
Jedi.
Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised
A great reward to whoever destroys you.
Well, let me guess. You intend to collect this reward, right?
Master, give us the honor of aiding you in destroying this enemy of the Sith.
See? What did I tell you?
As you wish, my eager apprentices. We shall remove this thorn from Malak's side once and for all.
Ow. Nope, nope. Stop choking. Come on. Get him while he's stunned. Get him while he's stunned. Oh, come on, he's almost there. Get him. Eat him. Eat him. Yeah. Got him. All right. Implant. Double-bladed lightsaber. Dark Jedi. Master robes. More loot stuff. More health packs. What is beyond this door? Oh my. Disable. Disable the deadly plasma mine. Oh, wait, am I? Oh no. Oh no. I could have been a lot stronger. Data pad. Oh, I'm stuck. Let's see what that data pad might be. These appear to be the personal notes of the Dark Jedi Master in charge of the Sith base on Manan. It seems that the Sith have been trying to turn impressionable young Selkath over to the dark side. After reading the progress reports on this topic, it seems that the final plan was to use the young Selkath to overthrow the current government and install a puppet government that the Sith would dominate. No murder mystery proof. Let's go back to where we had that steam vent we disabled. We might be able to find something there. Okay, down through this way. And off to the right. And this way. Big thank you to everyone who's been new viewers have been watching the channel. I have seen an uptick. I'm guessing you guys like the shorter episodes. So I'm going to keep trying that. And maybe put a little bit of a targeted plan maybe for each episode. Like this one's probably, escape from Sith base or something like that. Stuff like that. I'll try to keep the wandering to a minimum. So nothing there. Secondary entrance. North. Oh, wait. Was there something on a computer? Nope. Reception. Training. Flow. Steam. Disassembly. Yeah. I lost a good security spike. Steam vents have been deactivated. Really thought I was gonna find some information. On the murder trial. Well, let's start heading back this way. Maybe I'll catch something I missed on the way back. So, okay, here we go. I'm probably going to get arrested because we're breaking, we'll see. Back to the city. Oh, here we go. I'm caught. You there, human, you are placed under the arrest of Otto City Civil Authority. Why? The Sith embassy here is considered sovereign territory of the Sith Empire. We have been monitoring an alarming number of weapon discharges and detonations from within the base. Inquiries to the staff of the embassy yield no response. It would seem the contact has been cut. Cameras recorded you entering the base shortly before contact was lost and fighting apparently began. Conclusion of the Otto City Civil Authority. You are responsible for the disturbance here. You are hereby placed under arrest. You will come with us to await your trial. As material witnesses, the individuals who accompanied you will be detained at your vessel, and the vessel itself prohibited from leaving Milan. We will leave now. Do not attempt to resist, or we shall resort to overwhelming force. Okay. Gonna have my own little trial. Greetings, human. I am called Bowalas, and I have been selected as your arbiter for the duration of your trial. What have I been charged with? You've been charged with initiating violence within the Sith Embassy, murdering members of the Ambassadorial Commission of the Sith Empire, and disregarding our laws regarding violence at Otto City. How will you get me free? I would like to ask you a few questions regarding the events that led up to your arrest. I have already been given all relevant data on you and your companion, so that can be disregarded. For what reason did you enter the Sith Embassy? I had authorization to enter. Indeed, I find that unlikely off order, but perhaps the judges will be more sympathetic to your view. What is your prior association with the Sith? I'm on a mission to stop them from taking over the galaxy. Sith are an expansionistic power, true, and at war with the Republic. You may make it your personal mission to foil them, but the authorities take a dim view of it taking place here. I think you will need more thorough explanation in order to get the judges. That should be all the information I require for now. If you wish, we can begin the trial whenever you're ready. What? Don't you need to ask me more questions? I have offered the information I need. We should proceed now. The judges are waiting. How can you expect to defend me without getting more information? I think this trial was relatively straightforward. It should be obvious to judges what has transpired. I have proof that the Sith. I have proof that the Sith are evil. Indeed, and what is that? I'll show it to the judges or no one. I'm going to share the inference with me before I can really... Yeah. Okay. This datapad proving they are kidnapping young Selkath. This is most disturbing. We should take this evidence and present it before the court right away. Ha ha ha. Victory. Maybe. While your high standing among the off-roaders of Manon may bring you some leniency for them, being a successful swoop rider brings you no credit here, human. You stand accused of the grievous murder of many Sith and extensive property damage to the embassy here. How do you plead? Not guilty. Let the record show that this trial has commenced. Judge. Trial is to determine the culpability and punishment of this individual and the recent assault on the Sith embassy. Given the severity of this trial, we can dispense with the normal formalities of the court and proceed directly. You've pleaded not guilty, yet there were reports of weapons fired detonations from within the Sith embassy. You were seen entering and leaving the embassy. The Sith have not conferred with the authorities about this matter, but from all available evidence, it would seem that you are the source of the disturbance. What is your explanation for being in the Sith embassy? I was investigating the disappearances of young Selkath. You believe that the Sith had something to do with those disappearances? The off-roader has probably been listening to Shayless and his rumor mongering. Most likely, do you have any proof to back up your assumption human have the Sith been implicated? I have this datapad as proof that the Sith are up to no good. Let it be noted that the court has taken this new evidence into consideration. This is most disturbing. The court will adjourn for a brief period to verify this evidence and discuss its importance. We have verified that this is indeed a Sith datapad, indicating their complicity in a plot to overthrow the lawful government of Manon. In gratitude for having discovered this heinous offense, all charges against you regarding this incident will be dropped. Pending a suitable penalty against the Sith, their embassy is considered off-limits to all Otto City security personnel. No calls or incidents from their base will be attended to until this matter is dealt with, as they are no longer subject to the protections of Selkath law. You've been found innocent and may leave as you desire. This trial is now over. Nice. Nice. Alright, let's go find Shayless. Tell him that we got... I think he's over here in the mercenaries. Let's go find Shayless. Tell him we figured that all out. Shayless. Ah, there you are. Who mean you return? Have you information for me? Have you discovered the fate of my missing Selkath youth? Have you news of my daughter, Shasa? I have information for you, Shayless. Excellent, you've done well. What have you learned? The Sith are training the Selkath young in the ways of Dark Jedi. Yes, this makes sense. It is a wonder I did not see this before. Manon's greatest strength is our neutrality. If Malak brainwashes our youth and indoctrinates them in the ways of the Sith, he will have a strong following among the Selkath people, strong enough to seize control of Manon and our Kolto. My daughter, too, Shasa, she too has been indoctrinated to the Sith camp. I convinced your daughter to turn her back on the Sith ways. Human, if you speak the truth, I am forever in your debt, and yet my joy is tempered by the knowledge that the Sith will still walk freely about Manon. Hopefully, testimony of my daughter will be enough to prove their actions to make the Otto City authorities take action. I hope so. You have done much for me, human. Here are the credits I promised you. I only wish I had more to give. Thank you, Shayless. Please excuse me now, human. I must go speak to Manon authorities about this Sith plot and what they have done to my beloved daughter. Woohoo! Completed. Missing Selkath. You have told Shayless what had been happening to Shasa and the other Selkath youths. He has thanked you profusely. He will report the criminal activities of the Sith to the Otto City authorities, and they will decide what sort of punishment the Sith Empire will receive. Oh, no, wait. Never mind. Let's see. Let's go talk to Elora. We gotta get, we gotta see what's going on with Sunri.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter.
Yeah. Was Sunri having an affair?
Of course not. Yes. Yes, he was having an affair. He was seeing that Sith woman. After all these years we've been together, he just dropped me like that. Not publicly, oh no. But inside, that's what it feels like. He started seeing Alasa last year. I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him, and he had to defend himself. But even though he cheated on me, inside he's still the man I loved. Love. He's too kind and gentle to have killed her in cold blood.
He has killed many Sith before.
That was a long time ago. In a war far, far away. He's changed now. Settled down. Oh, just please, prove his innocence.
I'll save him.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunri didn't do this.
All right, another journal entry. Elora professes Sunri's innocence. She claims that this is some sort of frame up by someone who wants to get revenge on him. Sunri was an old war hero against the Sith, so they might harbor him ill. Under pressure, Elora confessed that Sunri had been having an affair with the Sith woman Alasa, but that he had been going there to end that affair. All right, let's go talk to Sunri. Because we did find a security fisheye recording of him doing it. But
Joey, coming to check in on an old man? I must confess, I would rather you were here to speak to the warden and begin my trial. Soon, old friend. We don't want to go to trial until we've got the whole picture. Oh, I grow weary of staring at these four bare walls. But I suppose you know what you're doing. You know, the role of arbiter cannot be taken lightly.
correct. All right. Few things we have to clear up.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
There was a Rhodian who planted evidence.
A Rhodian? I didn't know there were any Rhodians on Manan. Oh, except for Tybark and this one named Glupar who was hanging around the hotel all the time. Okay, so maybe there are a whole bunch of Rhodians on Manan. But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a clear sign of a frame-up. He probably took all the evidence of the real killer at the same time. The evidence of a Sith conspiracy keeps getting stronger, doesn't it? I suspect there's still stuff you want to clear up. Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
We already asked him that. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. I know you're guilty, Sunri. I've got the Republic's data recording.
So the truth is out. I never meant to kill her, you know. When I found out she was a Sith spy using me to gain information, that something inside me just snapped. She didn't know I had found out. So I waited until she fell asleep. And then I killed her. Simple, really. But once I realized what I'd done, I panicked. I contacted those spies from the Republic to help me. They found the illegal monitoring device that the Sith had planted in the room, altered its recording to hide my part in it, and cleared up the evidence. I figured that was the end of it.
But the Sith found out the truth, didn't they?
The Sith must have been spying on me and Alasa, trying to make sure she wasn't a double agent. They must have seen the Republic spies getting rid of all the evidence. So they planted their own evidence. Alasa must have stolen that hero's cross from me long ago and given it to us Sith masters like some kind of trophy. I just thought I'd misplaced it. But when the cross turned up on her body, I knew the Sith had put it there. So, now you know the whole story. What are you going to do?
I won't betray your secrets. We'll go on with the trial. I want him to...
Sunry is a murderer. I'm sorry, old friend, but you are. I can't approve of this. You go ahead, however, if that's what you think is best.
I'm glad you decided to see reason in this. If I'm convicted, it could cause trouble for the Republic Embassy here on Manan. And none of us want that now, do we?
Ooh, got a little bit of dark side. Confronted with the evidence of the recording of him killing Alasa, Sunray admitted to his crime. He refuses to confess to the court, however. He says he will not betray the Republic or harm it because of what happened. All right. All right. Let's go to trial. So you are the arbiter in the Sunray Alasa murder case. Then I hope you are as impartial as the office is traditionally supposed to be. You off-worlders have a tendency to ignore the rule of law in favor of some rather irrational causes. What is it that I can do for you now? I want to begin his trial. Are you certain, human, once the trial has begun, it cannot be stopped, and once judgment is given, the case can never be reopened? You must be certain your investigations are complete before you request a trial. This is the role of the arbiter. Are you certain you wish to begin the trial now? Are you deaf flipperhead? No, I'm not going to say that. Yes, let's begin the trial. Very well, human. I shall advise the court, and we will begin immediately.